I feel like a kid again. I literally feel like a kid on Christmas. There we go. Yeah, baby. You got a lot of revs to play with. It's like a little baby 600. I'm causing such a racket, but I'm in traffic. This is so cool. This is addictive. Okay, everybody, here it is. Kawasaki ZX4RR. Wow. What a stunning looking little machine. Today we're doing a totally raw first impression ride on the brand new Kawasaki ZX4RR. Super excited about this motorcycle. I literally just got this bike from the dealership and trucked it back here to Yamato HQ. It has, I think, 1 mile on it. Let's see. Just so you guys know I'm not BSing you. Let's see here. MPGs, range, average speed, total time, battery. Why can't I see the miles? Okay, guys, just believe me. I've not ridden this motorcycle at all. Super excited to do this one today. This is the most hyped bike of 2020. Oh, we got a truck coming through here. I think I'm gonna get destroyed by this truck here. Let's see what's happening. Okay, let's try that again. It's the most hyped bike of 2023. Super excited to do this. What makes this thing special? Well, it's a 400cc machine that is a 4-cylinder, 399 rather, and it's pretty dang special. Nothing like it in the category. A little bit pricey for what it is, but today we're gonna jump on it and see how it feels. Remember, this is a giveaway motorcycle. Yes, head over to yamato.co. We got a special promotion going on in this thing. Check it out in the links in the description below, and you can get entered to win this motorcycle. You can't really buy them right now because you can't really find them anywhere. I had this pre-ordered like 9 months ago. Okay, swinging a leg over the machine, kickstand up. First thing I'm noticing is the ergonomics are not super sport. This feels basically like a Ninja 400, which a lot of you might say, hey, that's great. That's not a super aggressive riding position. I dig that. I'm noticing clip-ons that are coming up out of the triples here a little bit. And one thing I've already noticed is right here, not enough space to put lower clip-ons on. So for all you fast boys out there such as myself who want to get aftermarket clip-ons, get a little lower, you'll have to swap the plastics. Key on this bad boy. We've got the TFT display from the Ninja 650, the H2, all the new Kawasaki's are basically using the same display. We'll go ahead and fire her up, shall we? Whoa. Am I at a 600? What's going on? Buttery smooth. And the coolest thing about this engine is because it's so small, there's going to be no inertia on that crank. That's what I'm most interested about this machine, is how it feels side to side because of the complete lack of inertia. So let's get a quick sound check, shall we? That sounds really good for stock, honestly. And you just can't get that sound on a Ninja 400, folks. You just can't. This is totally unique. Grabbing a gear down here, we'll take off. Ooh, Ooh, short gearing. Okay, I'm already noticing that. Very short gearing. I had called it. I kind of thought that this machine would have very short gears. Let's go ahead and just... It's pretty quick. It's honestly pretty quick. That was surprising. Pull right there out of Yamato HQ. Just setting up my mirrors a little bit because this is my very first time ever riding this machine. That's a little better. Yeah, the mid-range is exactly what I thought it would be. But let me listen to the soundtrack and this paint scheme in this. Look out of the dash is awesome. I know that this machine has a quick shifter, but for some reason just now I tried to grab a gear up and it did not let me quick shift. Wow, it's like the motor's free spinning, man. It's like a 2-stroke. It feels like it's not doing anything at all. That is exciting. Wow. I mean, it feels like I'm on a ZX6. I mean, I'm obviously not going nearly as fast, but the experience is very similar. I probably have to turn on the quick shift. I know that's a setting down in there, so I'm going to try that out later. I haven't even looked at the manual yet. I literally just rolled this thing right off the truck. Yeah, I can't grab a gear up with the quick shift. But I know that I know it's there because the sensor's there. Let me see where first gear ends. Okay, this car's going to go around because Time waits for no man when you're in a Nissan Kicks, whatever the hell that is. This is so cool. It's like a little baby 600. This is awesome. This is like a totally street spec 600. This is so cool. Man, so I've actually ridden a little 400cc four-sill bike before. I visited in Australia in 2016. I went to Brisbane and Sydney, and one of my buddies there let me ride his RVF 400, and this has given me a lot of those same vibes. It's incredibly nimble from side to side. Can't wait to get it out and twistier roads, but this is very good so far. Throttle feel is really nice. This throttle feel is exactly like a Kawasaki ZX6. All the components here kind of feel like a ZX6. I'm not really noticing anything that's more Ninja 400 than ZX6, and I think for street riding, it's gonna feel more like a ZX6 than a Ninja 400. What a little sweetheart of an engine, man. Looks like we got this guy turning up here. We'll blend in. I'll tell you what, you don't need to wear any high visibility gear because this thing pops so hard in the sun. I mean, look at this green. It pops incredibly hard in the sunlight. I'm curious to see where first gear ends, and it's hilarious that I can test that because I'm on a 400. I just want to see. All right, close to 50 miles per hour. I'm at 12,000 RPM. It's like I'm causing such a racket, but I'm in traffic. I'm not even going much faster than people. Like, I just got passed by that random SUV. Go ahead and take the left lane because I know there's some bumps coming up. Dude, this is so cool. It's like a little musical instrument. You just want to play with the sound that this thing makes, and you know that, you know, you're not going into hyperdrive whenever you get on the gas. Really curious to see highway manners. We're on the GPR 300 Dunlop tires, so a very mid-spec rudimentary street-based tire, although I think Ari Henning speaks high praise about these tires, says that they actually work a lot better than people think that they do. And I'm actually going to take it out on track with these bone stock tires, so we'll have some fun with it. Adjustable clutch and brakes on the lever, but you'll notice the front suspension non-adjustable, so kind of a bummer given the price point of this machine. I paid $13,000 for this thing. And I'll tell you what, guys, you can sit there in the comments and tell me, oh, Yam, you didn't negotiate properly. You go ahead and try to negotiate when there's 26 other people waiting in line to get this motorcycle. There is no negotiating when you got the brand new hot commodity. You pay what you pay, and that is what it is. And even as a YouTuber, I had to pay a very big premium to get this bike. And I don't know, is it worth 13 grand? Oof. I don't know, dude. It's kind of like I'm on a ZX6 that's more comfortable and slower, but I get the auditory of a ZX6, which is pretty sweet. Motor spins to 4,500 RPM, 5,000 RPM, and it feels like it's doing nothing. That's the big thing for me that I'm noticing is this motor just, it like free spins, dude. It's like it's not doing anything. It's just going up to 8,000 RPM, and it's like it's not even moving. It's crazy. One of the more interesting parts about this bike is the frame. It's got this like kind of mixed ZX6 frame and Ninja 400 frame, so it's like kind of a super sport, kind of a traditional little parallel twin bike. I'm actually surprised at how torquey and good it feels right around 5K. This thing's tuned pretty well, but I think in the US spec, this motorcycle is making not as much power as the EU bikes. One thing I really want to do with this bike is dyno tune it and see what kind of power it makes stock, and then what we can do to increase that. Because Kawasaki claims this thing will make 85 horsepower with the ram air system right there. So at speed, with the air coming in, you'll make about 85 horsepower. But man, I'm liking the look out of this dash, dude. This is a cool little bike. I'll say it feels heavier than I would have imagined. It honestly feels about like what a 600 would weigh. I thought it would be significantly lighter, but it's not, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Can't have, you know, ace marks all around for the ZX4. Man, it takes off really nice. And I have to hang a left up here. Oh my god, those downshifts are so nice. The motor's, it's like it's free spinning, dude. This is so sick. I know that I'm gonna be able to bang off like 5 gears with this thing. I still come up on traffic in second, so it's kind of like a 600. Man, this is one of the smoothest feeling inline fours I've ever felt. And because it's so small, again, guys, it's like there's no vibration. It's all you hear is noise. That's it. It's like a video game. I gotta say, does it feel all that fast? Which I don't think anyone's surprised by. I'm on full power right now. I made sure to double check that before I took off. But yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised that it's not gonna feel super fast. But it's not the point of it is to feel fast. But here on the highway, it's doing great. 6-speed gearbox from 4th gear right now, cruising at 8,000 RPM or so, 65 miles an hour indicated. Feeling just fine. Feel like I got plenty of passing power. You just got to work for it a little bit, but you know, you got a lot of revs to play with, so you got to work that gearbox on this thing, guys. You're not going to be able to pass in 4th or 5th gear on the highway without dropping 2 or 3 gears. Like if I wanted to pass people, I would definitely get down to 4th or 3rd or maybe even 2nd gear. So non-adjustable front suspension, but fully adjustable rear shock. Weird move from Kawasaki, especially at the price point that this thing has. Considering the Yamaha R7 will come shipped with fully adjustable KYVs, I think. Kind of a missed opportunity, especially at this price point. You know, you're talking a 5-figure motorcycle. Definitely should have come with fully adjustable suspension. Oh, we got a big line of traffic here. Comes equipped with a slipper clutch, and I honestly really like that. I really like the feeling of the slipper clutch. Traffic manners on the ZX4RR. The fueling's nice down low. I'm kind of purposefully lugging it. I could be in 1st gear, but I just wanted to see how it responds. Very linear throttle. Feels good. Just got to get through all this traffic. Oh my goodness. There's nobody behind me. Let's test the brakes out a little bit here into this corner. Yeah, the brakes feel good, honestly. Even though it's got this, yeah, it doesn't have a radial pull master cylinder. It's not going the right way. It should be going down, but you know, it's a little bit of a cheaper part, but that's okay. It's still 2-disc calipers. Pretty nice stuff. But yeah, carving over to the side of the tire here a little bit. We're not really into the twistier stuff yet, but it's extremely sure-footed. It really plants a line very well. It's cool how you're not gaining that much speed, but you kind of feel like Ricky Racer. That's a really cool feeling. I gotta say, I don't know if this thing makes about 80 horsepower. That would put it kind of around where the R7 sits in terms of power. And the R7 makes a ton more torque, but I don't know if this is making 80-something horsepower. I think these are detuned for the American market. Well, we're gonna find out whenever we get it on a dyno, which we are going to do, 100%. Get this bike on a dyno, man. All right, get into the twisties here. It's like it's like a video game version of a 600 that's like beginner friendly. I don't know how to explain it. It's so interesting. Because I'm revving 3rd gear out to redline on the street on a 4-cylinder. My brain is kind of breaking a little bit. like I'm wide open on a four-sill. That's a really cool feeling. You can't really do that ever. You can't hear the sound on the street. Not without being a lunatic. God, it's so sure-footed though. Burying the red line. Come on, that's fun. That's super unique. You cannot do that with a 600. You cannot mash a 600 at 15k RPM on the street and exit out wide open. You can't do that, dude. Not within reason. But I could genuinely use about 80% of this bike on the street and not feel that concerned about it. I can't believe it's super sure-footed on the side of the tire. It plants a line just like a 600, which you can't really say the same for an R7. I'm gonna be totally honest. I feel like this thing right now in street conditions handles better than an R7 for sure. This is freaking sweet. We're gonna go back and run it the other way. Also, a really cool thing to note, consumables on this thing are gonna be really low, honestly. Gas, tires, wear items. It just doesn't make that much power. It's not that violent. So it doesn't really stress the, you know, chassis, the tires, all that much. And you got, I mean, come on guys, think about it. This motor, Kawi reliability, it's gonna be good forever. All right, let's bank a little U-turn right here. Just go ahead and rip a little U-ey, nobody coming, we're good. All right. Yeah! Got the TC kicking. Wide open on this thing, dude. This is hilarious. Oh, you can't. Oh, dude, this is too good. I'm on the street, and I don't feel like I'm about to kill myself, but I get to hear this inline four scream. Really nice on the brakes there. We're running that conservative pace. This is too much fun, dude. Oh my god. You could just sit for an entire afternoon on your local twisty roads until the cops are called on you, pretty much. That's what you should do with this thing. Let's see if we can turn TC off a little bit, because sheesh, this thing is really aggressively cutting power on me. Dude, this is too much fun, man. This is one of the most fun little bikes I've ridden in a long time. Are you kidding me? I get to hear an inline four at 15,000 RPM in several gears without feeling like I'm just gonna yeet myself into infinity and I'm not just doing a random highway pull. Dude, this is awesome. Okay, let's try to get this power sorted out. KTRC. Yeah, I'll put it off. Why not? I have like 70 horsepower on a little 400. I'm not gonna die. So traction control off. So we're gonna have some fun. This is ridiculous. This is too much fun, dude. That happened pretty fast, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That happened pretty quick. All right, guys, I've been ripping the ZX4. In order to get to the quick shift, look at this cryptic ass shit. It says, close the throttle grip, push select and lower buttons simultaneously, and hold them until KQS mode indicator appears. Check this out. How was I ever gonna freaking know about this? Look at that. KQS. Now I guess it's on because it's showing it up on there. To turn off, so until it disappears. Okay, cool. I think that means quick shift is now on. Let's go test that out. I am having the best time on this motorcycle. Straight up, guys. I am having so much fun. I feel like a complete hooligan. I'm able to freaking get this thing wide open and hear an inline 4 sing and not feel like I'm doing triple the speed limit. This is so much fun. I feel like a kid again. I literally feel like a kid on Christmas. All right, let's go try out this quick shift. There we go. Yeah, baby. We love a quick shifter. All right, let's try this out. Yeah. Just focus on the fundamentals so much more. Are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, third gear, wide open for days. This is so much fun, man. Are you kidding me? Talk about a 400 you can really grow into, huh? An inline 4 soundtrack. You know, all those guys that tell you to go buy a 600 as their beginner bike and grow into it, this is the one you could actually grow into. This is so sweet. And this makes a better use case for the R7 because it's not as torquey. I don't know, it's not as scary. It sounds awesome too. I can't wait to get a pipe on it. Yeah, I'm turning Lady G's. I've never wanted to ride Twisties as much as I do on this thing. Wide open. That is too much fun. Guys, the first super raw impressions of this bike is very, very, very good. Very good. This bike's super fun. All you want to do is find a twisty set of roads and just go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Super enjoyable. What a little freaking sweetheart. This thing's too cool, man. This is the Apex Predator beginner bike. Oh, it's awesome, dude. Little pocket rocket. And it sounds real. It sounds real, folks. That's the best part. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this one. This was just a super raw impression of the bike. Detailed first ride and review will be coming out. We've already done our our kind of overview in the shop before we rode it, kind of taking a look at it and hearing it and all that good stuff. So yeah, be tuned. We're gonna make a ton of videos with this thing. Track performance testing, 0 to 60 testing against other bikes, comparison testing against Ninja 400s for sure. We're doing all kinds of great stuff with this machine, so you guys are not gonna wanna miss it. And yeah, it is a giveaway bike, so head over to yamanoob.co and get entered to win it. We're running a special promotion right now. You're not gonna wanna miss it, and I think that warrants a downshift all the way to the red line, baby. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.